What up, gamers? I'm Jason, and today on Dice & Dragons I'm going to be unboxing Mutants the Card Game. It is published by Lucky Duck Games in conjunction with Celsius Online. It is based on, I believe this is a mobile game, I might be getting that wrong. Now the game is a deck building game designed by Sen-Foong and Jessey Wright. Now this game is for 1 to 4 players, and I'm going to be talking now just a little bit about the game itself, and then we're going to get into the unboxing where we're going to take a look at the core box as well as the expansions. I just don't have the expansions out in front of me. This will be the full Kickstarter all-in pledge unboxing. So what are you going to be doing? Well, in this game, you're going to be building up your deck of cards. You're going to be acquiring more and more powerful mutants as either you strive in solo mode to beat the bosses or work to beat the other players in the competitive mode. Now with that being said, let's go take a look at what's on the top-down camera and we'll see what's in the box. Now let's take a look at what's in the box for Mutants the Card Game. Now this is the Kickstarter edition, so we do have this nice dust jacket that I'll take off, and let's see what we get in the box. Now we've got the rule book, talks about the arena. This does seem a little crowded, but I do like the layout overall. It's everything that we need to play, explain some of the variants, and also how you can play in solo mode. Not so bad. Let's slide it over, place the rule book here. We've got what looks to be the arena board, and then here we've got what looks to be the player boards. This we won't need. Now on the player board, it does look like everyone's player board is the same, just different colors to make them a little more distinct. Would have been nicer to have boards instead of the stock that we have, but it is not terrible. Now here we've got the orbs and buildings, side captains. So we've got a tracker that we're going to be using throughout the game. Now what you can see here is a lot of storage spaces for different components and cards, and we really don't have too much in the main box right now. This is just the core game. We did go all in and get all of the expansions, so there is a fair bit of content that we have currently for the game. Now, unfortunately, I'm just looking to see if I missed it. No, there is a tab. I hadn't quite seen it. So we do have the nice easy pull tab, which is good for a card game. And here we've got turn sequence. Seems to say Mutants the Card Game. On the back, doesn't have any sort of distinguishing feature on the back. Mosh pit. Breed to beat down, cold hearted. Looks like we've got just a few pre-made separate decks, things like that. So I'm not going to mess anything up. I'm going to put it back as is, as I don't want to get too confused as to where things should go. These cards here actually are different. So it looks like we've got just some standard cards. These ones as well seem to be fairly standard. And then it looks like these are just a few scenarios, and then maybe some specific cards that certain characters or that go in your starting deck. Haven't read the rule yet, so really don't know what to tell you. Now here we've got some tokens. Just wooden tokens in the 4 player colors: red, yellow, purple, blue. And it actually looks like we may be missing one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Nope, we're good. Not sure what the black token is for. There's only one of the black tokens. Wasn't quite sure, wanted to just count it out. But we got tokens and plenty of room for additional cards to go into this game box. As you can see, I'm dropping tokens and they're just bouncing around. I'm not sure where these are actually supposed to live. I'm thinking maybe in here. Take a look as we unbox some more components. I'm trying to find the tab here. Well, we've got the strip. Don't see the tab. Looks like, there it is. So we've got, looks to be some specific characters that maybe we're trying to recruit now that I look at it, with Dire Despot, Triple B, Leech Lord, Ava's Replication, Biohog, Marv. So everything here looks to be like different mutants that we can add to our deck as we're playing. Not sure if once you get one, you get all of their cards. As I said, I've not gone through the rules yet. As you can see, we are just unboxing the game. So I'm going to put that back where I got it from. Next, we'll take a look at the last pack of cards that comes in this core set. And I am going to add something to the box now because it just makes more sense. So once again, a few more mutants. These ones look to be a little bit more standard. As you can see, they're all level 1. So a little bit more generic, also more of them. And these are going to be cards that I'm guessing we're going to be able to recruit into our deck. There we got an android, a demon, and we do have some cards that are a little different. Good card stock, can't complain too much about it. If this is a game that I love, I may want to sleeve it. I don't know. Storage may or may not work if you take into account sleeve components. So that's something that we'll have to consider. Now we'll place the plastic back on. I gotta give Lucky Duck Games credit. I do like the way that they do this to keep components from moving around. It does look like this actually can fit in, so let's just try it. Looks like it was just kept separate. Yeah, so that is designed to fit there. Full credits for the storage system. All right, so we've got everything put back in the box. Now, before I place the lid on it, we also got the play mats. So I'm going to just toss them down right here. Showcase what we've got. Now, they're the exact same thing, just the neoprene mats to help the cards move around a little less. We did get a total of 4 mats, all in the same colors that we got in the box. I'm just going to try tossing them into the box right away. Not sure how it's going to go on with the dust jacket, but we'll see. So, box pops off a little bit. I do believe there's some flex in this dust jacket. So, overall, not too difficult. It does fit on perfectly fine, which is what I wanted to showcase. So that being said, we've taken a look at the core game. Now let's jump into the expansions. Now we're going to take a look at the 3 expansions for Mutants the Card Game, Next Level, Incubator Overload, and Deep Freeze. We'll start with Deep Freeze as this is the small box expansion. So you get a quick rule book which just says what we get. We get some advanced mutants, some new side captains. Just explains how to sort the cards. You can see we just get a new deck. So that plastic decided to hang around. So we do have what looks to be the new side captains here. Some new mutants. Xena, Nebulous. One thing that I do like this fun, crazy mobile game style to the art. It definitely feels different than anything else that we do have in our collection. So we do have the side captain Sense. So maybe these are the side captains, like I said. I'm going to take a look. We have new side captain cards. So that's what these are, and the rest are just standard cards. So overall, definitely pretty cool. This looks to be like maybe a promo card for another game. But no complaints. Looks like we're getting more of the same in this expansion. And it all should fit nicely into the main box, meaning we won't have to keep all this extra stuff, even though the art is very cool. Now we're starting to see some components here where we've got, looks to be some different locations, things like that. In the rule book, it does say that we've got building tokens, explains how to use them, how to sort the cards, our second wave of advanced mutants. We've got a showcase on the components. We get 2 decks of cards, almost as much as what was in the base game when you think about it. A Hippo Tank. Superman X, which is basically Mega Man. So we do have some funny cards based on some of our favorite things from our childhood here. Forgotten One. More of this Autonomous Draw, who looks a little like Drax. Chun-Li, yeah, definitely based on some much more popular video game characters. Judy Gooey, Space Surfer, Silver Surfer. And yeah, I do like the look of all these cards. I think this should be a fun addition to the game. I like the fact that there's a Kaiju Kitty. I'm not quite sure what that is going to do. So you can see on the back, they're all standard mutant cards. Now these are all going to end up going right into the main box. I'm trying to find, I can feel, there's the tab. You can see, once again, we're getting some more mutants, Archangel, Retribution, Kontiki. Never going to be able to remember all of these different names of mutants here. To the Behemoth. So we do get some cool cards. We do get, looks to be a new Psy Captain with, you know, all of their cards. Heimdall. I do like the look of that one, though. So very cool. So those are the new Heimdall cards. I do like this expansion. We're probably not going to be reviewing the expansions individually. I'm probably going to be doing just a review of the full game once we get everything sorted. Now we'll move on and take a look at the last expansion, Next Level. That's why I put that on top there. So similar types of components as you can see, like we got in the last one. We get a new set of tokens and 2 new sets of cards for the game. Crow. Looks like we got some easier mutants. Bounty Hunter. Looks like definitely something from Robotech almost. So we do have just a denotation at the end as before, if it was there's Second Wave 1 or Second Wave 2. I'm sure that plays a lot into the game. Now, it doesn't seem like any of these have sort of an expansion label on them. Easter Gunny, Ceres, Ceres, Chronos. Definitely some fun characters. Andromeda, Spin Fury, Sergeant Dusk, which definitely looks like Judge Dredd almost, and maybe a little bit of 40K thrown in there at the same time. And here we've got Orion, Queen Sylvidra. Almost looks a little, no, not really. I was going to say Sylvanas, but not quite. Spectre, Bunda, Viper, Alteris, Phoenix, Yggdrasil. Lord Dragon looks very cool. Assailant, Mad Mike. If you're a fan of the game and you know these guys more than I do, apologize if I'm skipping through it. Here we've got these new zombie cards. I'm not sure if they are an Undead Horde specifically for solo mode, if that's something that's going to come into play in multiplayer as well. There you have it. We have gone through all of the expansions that are currently available. Don't know why I thought that was a lip for a second. For Mutants, the card game. And keep it right here, as we'll be coming back at you with a quick outro. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, click on that notification bell so that YouTube will make sure that you're notified when our next video is released. Also, down below in the video description are links to all of our social media feeds, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you'd like to see some pictures of us playing Mutants the Card Game when we finally get it to the table, they will be there. And also popping up in front of me will be links to some of our previously released content. One will be our most recent release. The other will be some type of deck building game. It's a popular genre for us, so I'll pick something when we get this video uploaded. And with that being said, don't forget, keep playing games.